Yeah.
Yeah, I know
I mean, that's a huge industry, and a lot of people were involved. But unfortunately it's something that we're going to have to look at sooner or later.
yeah, it's true.
You know,
I for one,
you don't want to do it quickly.
yeah, I for one have to commute a lot to get to work, and when gas hit down to like 65 cents a liter, it blew my mind. I was excited. It was like being a teenager again, because like I hadn't seen gas that low since I was like maybe 18, 19. So
Same.
it was
Yeah.
like reliving my, I was like, who wants to go for a drive? Oh, we can't go anywhere. So there was that complete excitement and damper all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
Best of times, the worst of times. I think they wrote a book about that.
Yep. So I have one more of your past acting questions to ask you, and that is about all the buddy movies you did. So you did the Air Bud and
yeah.
the Snow Buds and all these dog movies. What is it like doing a movie with like basically the star being a dog?
Well, the dogs are, you're in the scene a little bit with the dogs, but not a lot. Or at least I wasn't. But it was fun, and I did them all in Canada. The first one I think was in Vancouver, and then I did one in Toronto, and then with the same company, I did another one with a monkey called MVP, Most Valuable
right.
Primate.
Yeah.
We were just talking about
and,
that. Actually.
And that was the same guys.
Oh, okay.
The same company.
Yeah.
And it was fun. The monkey was interesting to work with because it was a chimp, a full-grown chimp, and we had this scene where I was supposed to bring the kids in, and they were going to have hot chocolate and marshmallows, and there was a bowl of marshmallows, and the chimp was supposed to put all the marshmallows in its mouth.
Okay.
And then it was kind of a sight gag, but he wouldn't take the marshmallows.
Oh, really?
And this is like the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth take, and he's not taking the marshmallow. Finally, I reach over and take a marshmallow, and I see the chimp get really interested. It's like, wow, and out of the corner of my eye, I could see his handler kind of tense up too. And so I kept eye contact with the monkey, and I took the marshmallow and I ate it, and the monkey was like, oh. And so he looks at the marshmallow, he looks at me, and he looks at the bowl, and he gets a marshmallow, and then he feeds me. He feeds me the marshmallow.
It was really funny because that monkey's probably looking at that bowl of marshmallows like, nah, that thing's poison. And then looks at you like, well, he eats it. And then he's like, is he gonna die?
Well, the trainer said that food is his food, so he could have attacked me for taking it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it can be quite territorial, right?
Yeah.
Right. But I had the beard, and I had, I guess I was the alpha monkey in the room, so he backed off.
That's awesome. I was going to say, that would be the worst outtake ever. Richard Karn with a monkey strapped to his face screaming.
Oh, my God.
Get it off!
Yeah. Oh, goodness. You definitely, there was someone watching over you that day, let me tell you.
Really?
Yeah.
But I think they took that take. I think they used that instead, so
that's great.
It turned out okay.
That's fantastic. All right, let's move to the next section of our show, which is our rapid fire questions with Maddie G.
All righty. So we're going to kick this off, and you can pass if you don't want to answer it, no problem. So these are just questions designed to have pretty quick answers, but if you take your time, you take your time. No worries. So question one.
So basically, you're profiling me.
Yeah, basically.
No, we're not trying to figure out what your bank account number is. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Just social insurance number.
Yep.
What was your childhood dog's name?
Exactly. What's your mother's maiden name? No.
Maiden name?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
What numbers do you like the best?
All right. Here we go.
All righty, here we go.
Rapid fire question.
What made-up word would you register into the English language?
Oh, wow. Can I come back?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
What's the scariest dream you've ever had?
scariest dream was it was an anxiety dream, and it was soon after Home Improvement had stopped, and I had this dream where I robbed a bank, and I get caught, and I go, why was I robbing a bank? Why would I even want to do that? Now I'm going to jail, and I'm in jail. That was the scariest
Yep.
ever.
Why did I get caught?
Why did I get caught?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Tim Allen was
why did
building
I
your
do
house.
that? It makes no sense to me why I would do that.
That's funny.
great. What superpower?
Okay,
do
my
you
word
wish you
is
had?
strategery.
Strategery.
My word is strategery.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, and what does that mean?
He doesn't have to define
Well,
We've never asked for definitions.
It means that you have a strategy and you use it.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Strategery. Yep.
Is it a Latin word? Can you use it in a sentence? No.
What's your strategery? Yeah.
Really.
What superpower would you pick if you could?
Oh gosh, flying.
Everybody goes with flying. Interesting.
Yeah, flying's a popular one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your
Well,
what's
that
your
probably
earliest...
also
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
coincides with a lot of their worst nightmares too. Flying.
Yeah. Or
True.
falling. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your earliest childhood memory?
A very, very vivid early memory was, and it wasn't really that early. I was 5 years old, I think. And I had gotten an ice cream cone at Disneyland, and I'm walking around and I'm really happy, and then it just plops over. It fell off the cone, and I can remember looking down on the cobblestones and seeing my ice cream.
It wasn't the happiest land after all.
Which is funny because that reminds me of one of my childhood memories when I would sneak downstairs and watch when my older cousins were watching Eddie Murphy Delirious, and he's like, "You dropped your ice cream, you dropped your ice cream."
That's right. Oh, good old days.
What activity makes you the happiest?
Golf.
All right, good one. Good one. I love golf too. What foreign language would you learn? Or most like to learn? Sorry.
French.
French? What if you had a chance to choose a different decade to live in, which one would you choose?
A different decade to...
Yeah, like a different era or
what?
decade.
To live.
To live.
Would you want to go back to the 40s or the 50s, or do you like it now?
Oh gosh, I probably would like to go back to the 80s.
80s. Okay. Yeah, that's fun times.
Yeah. What's your go-to joke?
Go-to joke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have clean jokes and I have dirty jokes. My go-to clean joke is snail jokes. They make me laugh.
All right.
I like it. And what's your
Actually, I
go-to
have a
dirty
snail joke about two Teamsters.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's hear it.
Two Teamsters are standing around. One looks down, sees a snail, steps on it, grinds it into the ground, kicks it away, and the other guy goes, "Hey, what'd you do that for?" He goes, "That snail's been dogging me all day."
That is pretty good.
Well, now I want to know what your dirty joke is.
Oh, well. No, I can't do. I do have a joke that is it's not an easy joke. And some people don't find it funny at all. Other people get it, but it's not the easiest joke to tell. And I've tried it many different ways. Do you want to hear this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, guy, and I said it in Las Vegas. Guy lives in Las Vegas.
Okay.
He falls down the stairs and he breaks both of his wrists. And he goes to the doctor. He goes, "Doctor, can you help me?" And the doctor goes, "Well, yeah, that's what I do." He says, "No, you don't understand. My wrists are broken and I need help." "I know. Well, you'll probably have to do some rehab, maybe some pins and that, but you're going to be fine." He says, "Are you sure? Are you positive? Because I play golf, I play the piano. There's a lot of things I do. You're going to be fine. Are you positive? Are you sure?" And the doctor finally goes, "Well, okay, it would suck if you were a magician." And the guy goes, "Why? Why would it suck if I was a magician?" And the doctor looked at him and goes, "Well, wouldn't it?"
Oh, goodness.
Okay, I can't
Good night,
wait till
everybody.
we have vacation on the show.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it.
That's
You
great.
got us with it. It's good. What was the first movie that made you cry?
Old Yeller.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah.
All right.
How would you spend $100 million?
Extravagantly.
Yeah, fair.
That's the best answer you can give.
What exotic animal would you domesticate?
Oh gosh, I don't know if I'd want to domesticate a wild animal. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
Mine's giraffe.
Yeah, that'd be really good. I got a lot of high trees that need pruning. Okay. Anyways. Yeah.
Okay, well if I have $100 million, then I could domesticate something and let them, roam in a very large area.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yep.
So I wouldn't feel as bad.
Now you got all the animals.
So that's part of how I would spend that $100 million.
All right, perfect. That's good. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Biggest pet peeve?
Mm-hmm.
I guess cruelty. People that are just cruel for no reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Hate that too.
Yeah.
What's the last thing you did just for yourself?
A couple of days ago, I drove an hour outside of Los Angeles and played golf
Okay.
because they had
There you
opened
go.
up golf courses out there. So, and I kind of did that for myself.
That's perfect. Best
for
way to
you,
spend
man.
time. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
What holiday would you erase from the calendar if you could?
Erase.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gosh. Arbor Day.
Arbor
Okay.
Day. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do when you can't fall asleep?
That so sucks. I just lay there till I fall asleep.
Oh, okay.
I don't have that much trouble falling asleep, but once in a while when it does, I just lay there and force the issue.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
A brave
You
soul.
just power through it.
Yeah. That would drive me bonkers.
Carpe diem.
Yep.
What activity makes you totally lose track of time? Golf?
Well, golf, yeah, but I think doing a project around the house.
Okay.
When I get into a project, I just zone out and I don't realize how much time has gone by.
100%. Yep.
Same. Especially when building IKEA furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much time were we arguing again, honey? What's the best thing you've ever eaten?
I had a really, really good steak in Florida a few months back, and it was really, really good. And when that happens, you realize, wow, how bad it can be sometimes. But that's probably what it was. Yeah.
How do you like your steak?
That or a really good piece of chocolate cake.
Mm-hmm. Are you like a medium rare kind of fan or a well done?
Medium rare.
Okay. Yeah. So
Same.
a real steak truist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Man, my stepdad used to eat blue rare.
Yeah.
I was just
Disgusting.
like, yeah, dude, it was like
Disgusting.
slapping the cow on the ass and sending it out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I had a friend.
Well, I
who
want
was
to be able to
to
cut it instead of rip it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's not. Yeah, I can never get behind that.
Yep.
Have you ever had a crush on a fictional character, and if so, who?
Well, I got to tell you, Wonder Woman. When that movie came
yeah.
out a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
wow! I mean, every frame Wonder Woman looked fabulous.
It's true.
Yep.
Yep. Fantastic.
Now, apparently, that's not really fictional because a real person played that character. But
I don't know. She
Yeah.
did a really
She's
good
hot
job.
too. Yeah.
She did a really good job embodying the Wonder Woman character. So no, I'm giving that one
Yeah.
to you because it was still
Yeah.
really a cartoon character or a comic book character. So no, you get that 100%.
I'm excited to see the new
Okay.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, the new
actually,
one's gonna be
the
good.
one set in the '80s. It's
Yep.
gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So, Tony, who's your fictional